What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Bad Batch video, and oh boy did this episode give me some major Fallen Order vibes, and we had confirmed the theory that Wrecker will turn, but thankfully everyone's favourite member of Clone Force 99 is safe by the episode's end. We open in the middle of a mission for Sid as the Bad Batch steal a lizard, affectionately named Ruby by Omega, as they escape the Rokai, who personally I couldn't find any information on. But they return, and I love how they are in a lot of debt, also partly because Wrecker keeps getting food with Omega and putting it on Sid's tab. However, we get the resolution of last week where we find out who the Martez sisters were talking to, which was Rex and not Ahsoka, who many of us expected. Sadly, I didn't make a video on it last week as life got in the way, but considering the sisters' connection to Ahsoka, it did seem like a safe bet. However, Rex was mentioned early on in the season, so I guess we should have guessed. It was very cool to see him return, and as far as the Empire are concerned, he's actually dead, meaning he can do what he wants. However, the looming threat of the chips is there, as we know Rex's chip was actually cut out aboard the ship that him and Ahsoka were on. He knows just how powerful those chips are, and Wrecker is in danger of it happening to him, as we've seen, and Rex doesn't trust them until their chips are cut out. I loved his return here, and I'm really happy to see Captain Rex back once more. Now, of course, as well, we should have known that it was him because he was mentioned earlier on in the actual season, so hey, it's a funny one there. The only way he knows to actually do this is to go to Bracca, where they can find a Jedi Venator class ship, as that was where the procedure took place. Interestingly, there were no chips inside Omega, probably because the Kaminoans were never actually intended to hand her over to the Republic or the Empire. She's a very curious one, and I do hope that we get some answers of her reason for existing, as the Kaminoans don't make something without purpose. And I do wonder if the other special clone could actually be Boba Fett. I loved how they arrived, and Bracca is a key planet, as it was where Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order the game was in orbit when Order 66 hit in the game Jedi Fallen Order. He would then go and make a life on the planet, scrapping ships. He would then make a life on the Bracca surface, hiding, waiting for the Jedi to contact him. Now, while this was 5 years after the Clone Wars, and this season is seemingly taking place just a couple of months after the Clone Wars ended and Order 66, he was actually found out by the Empire, and Inquisitors were sent to kill him as he used his powers to save one of his friends. Now, at the end, we do see the Scrapper Guild alert the Empire as they see the clones, so we must wonder if Cal is beginning his Scrapper life, and will we see him? I do personally hope so. Considering Fallen Order 2 is being made, I will hold out hope. However, the crew get to the medical bay to take out the chips, but not before they're attacked by a Dianoga, which are from the planet Vodan. It is the same species of the one that's used by the Empire on the Death Star to eat the trash as a gift from the Vodans in A New Hope. Yes, it's probably the reason why so many people in A New Hope hate those trash compactors. Now, eventually the surgery does happen, but Wrecker fully turns, saying good soldiers follow orders, and fights the crew and chases Omega. The animation and voice acting showing how distressed Omega is at not only possibly being alone but losing her best friend was stunning. But the crew take their chips out, and Rex and Hunter do have somewhat of a heart-to-heart. Now, I really enjoyed this episode and seeing Rex. I do wonder if we will actually see him again. I don't think it will be a while, but I think he might be involved in the finale storyline, and I'm hoping that we see more of the Resistance and that being born, as a lot of people have said that this season is mostly filler, but it's been a slow burn, and really we've got a storyline that we've had so far. Now the chips are out, we can move forward, and hopefully the debt can be paid and they can move on from Sid's employment. Overall, it was a really good episode. I do hope that we see more of the clones from A Clone Wars and we see them link up and fight against the Empire. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like down below. Please do subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.